Welcome to this channel. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can shortlist the universities for German, which can be either a German taught program or an English taught program. We will be checking out two main websites. One is DAAD, another is the Hochschule Compass. Just for an intro, I have got an admission to a TU9, Leibniz University, Hanover, which comes into the top 9 engineering and research based universities. So, to shortlist, this is the website Hochschule Compass. This is more like you get all the universities and course over here. It will be a mix of German taught and English taught. But if you are only going for English taught, especially from India, you are an international student, you should prefer that. So to find, you have to go to study and research in Germany. Click that. Universities and programs. Come down, you will get multiple options. The main two options are the all degree programs and the international programs. The all degree programs is more like you get each and everything. It can be medical, engineering, computer science, but with German language too. As an international student, you have to go to international programs, okay? For here, what you have to do is there are options you have to select according to your criteria. So you have multiple course types. Mainly bachelors have more English taught programs and few masters. Other than that, I'm not sure of other courses. Mainly I'm going for master. You have to select English only. There is an English and German also, which you can go if you have some German language certificate like at least A to B1. Then you can also go for a combination of both, obviously much better. Here there are multiple subject courses options you can select. Now here if you see clearly, you don't have direct subjects such as data science, computer science, information technology, mechatronics, robotics. You have an overview subject. So mostly the computer science, data science will come under mathematics, natural sciences. For automation, electrical, information technology, AI will come under engineering sciences. So this is more of an overview. So in depth, if you want to select any subject, you can also go to the search bar above. For now, I'm selecting both this option as AI and engineering comes under both the options. You don't have to go to the university at first. You have to first come to the more advanced search box, which is very needed. It will sort out like half of the university. Firstly, fees. It's like under 500 euro, which you have to select to get more of public university, because you have to skip private universities, which are not very reputed. Oh yeah, coming to the year, you have to select the year, 1 to 2 year. Mostly the courses of masters are like from 3 semester minimum to 4 semester maximum. 3 semester is mostly applied science and the TU, the research based, are 4 semesters. Come to the course language, you have already selected English only. Area of studies. Specifically, if you want to target, you can select it from here also. For example, let's say you have to go only for computational science, computer science, you can select it from here. Or if you want to select any engineering specific such as electrical, you can either select or search from here, such as I am searching electrical, you can search from here. You can find some subject directly such as mechatronics, but some may indirectly such as robotics is not there. Automation will also be not there. These are not major, these are actually specialization which you will get in mechatronics or electrical, right? Similarly, you have computer science over here. So you don't have data science directly, but you have a computer science which will include your AI and data science. For example, I will search for some AI related programs. Let's say, oh yeah, you can also directly search from here. You can search data science, AI, IT directly from here, which you feel relevant. For now, I will take one of these examples, such as this AI and robotics, which is the MSc in University of TU Nuremberg, one of the very nice university. For a deeper example, I will take an example of Hof University, which is an AI-driven supply chain management. Here you get all the details on this website. First of all, this is an applied science. There are two university, technical university research based. This is an applied science, which is more of a job centric, right? Here you can find the detail. This is 3 semester, where one semester is thesis. So you have to study for 2 semester only. That's it. Then you can find this is for winter and summer semester both. You can find more details under this page. You can just go and read. Now, obviously, this is a public university, so there will be no fee. So to find more of fees, you can go to the cost and funding. First, we will go to the course details. Here you can find course related details such as what are the requirements of IELTS, are you eligible or not, is there any A1, A2 something requirement. They might also sometimes paste a syllabus, a course which you feel like, okay, I want to go, then it is fine. The cost have the tuition fee as none because it is the public, but there is a semester fee. The semester fees usually varies from 300 to 400 euros, which is like 30,000 INR to 45,000 INR. Depends on university. The more higher rank of the university, the more will be the semester fees. For example, in my university in Hanover has 399, which is approximately 45,000 INR semester fee every 6 months. These are the some more details of the cost. These are all academic requirements that you have to meet before applying. So you have to pay, right, for every application. It is not free in most of the universities. So you don't have to blindly apply. You have to check this requirement. Some of the requirements such as ECTS. Mostly if you are coming from a bachelor's of technology or engineering, you have a 4 year of engineering. Then you already have a 240 ECTS. But if you have a 3 years such as BSc, BSA, then you have only 180 ECTS. So you cannot directly apply to this university. You have to check for university which are eligible for your 180 ACTS. You can also find some requirements such as IELTS. It can be English and German both. For English, it can be IELTS and TOEFL. In IELTS, you can see minimum requirements is 6.5. So if you have 6 or 5.5, you don't have to apply over here. Just skip it because they will directly reject you even if you apply. And they will not even give you a refund on your payment. Next is the German. Some university also ask German language on English programs. Why? Because there are a lot of applications from India especially. And since the applications are like 10,000 and there are only hundreds of seats, they ask for extra German certificate, which mostly people don't have it. And so they can filter it out. So if you have it, that is a great thing. If you don't have, and if you have a time, you can just learn. Even might take 1 or 2. Check on the deadline. It is the 15th July, right? We are the non-EU, so it will be the 15th May. Mostly for non-EU, it is an early application deadlines. For summer, it is 30 November. So you have to be an early application too, right? So till 10 November, you should at least push your application out so that they can verify first and then you have a higher chance of admission. This is a UniAssist, which is an application portal. From here, you have to apply to the university. Most of the university, like 80%, I would say, do not have their own portal to apply. You have to apply via UniAssist. UniAssist lets you search for different universities and course over here directly. On, let's say we have to search for Hof University, search for it. Here you will find your subject that you are interested, such as AI driven supply chain management. Select it. You have to log in, fill out the form, and then you can pay, and then your application will be directly forwarded. These are few additional details that you want, but on that you are getting the same details, so you don't have to directly come to the uni assist. It is better you come back to the DAAD, find all the details you need for the admission over here, and then you apply. Now, for example, I want to show you about a TU9, which is TU Berlin. For an example, what TU9 is, let's say this is an subject in TU Berlin. TU Berlin like ranks second. So this is an homepage of a TU9. In this, you can find the top 9 universities. These are the top 9 universities, okay? So mostly this includes TU Berlin, TU Munich, TU Stuttgart, Dresden, RWTH, Darmstadt, Karlsruhe, Leibniz, and Braunschweig. These are the top 9 universities which are mostly research focused, industry focused, and are leading universities which have direct tie-ups with some of the top companies that come to hire in a student fair. One of the major advantage of this has the compulsory internships. You can have voluntary and compulsory internships in this university. TU Munich and TU Stuttgart, however, has fees of high, like TU Stuttgart has 6 lakhs of fees in total extra. TU Munich has 25 lakhs of fees. Other than that, this out of 9, you can left 2, so 7. These 7 universities are actually free. So coming back to the TU Berlin, here you can find the same each and everything. The requirement might be tough, okay? Just because they have a lot of applications and they are so high university, you can see there is some German schools requirement which you cannot meet. Obviously, you are an Indian, you are a non-EU also, right? So for you, the admission criteria is more tough. You have to come in over here and check if you qualify. Obviously, this subject geoinformatics is not that demanded in Germany and therefore it doesn't have such requirement. Again, this also has to be applied via UniAssist. So yeah, also this is one of a website, Hochschule Compass. Here also there are multiple options you can select and find a university for yourself. I would prefer not to come over here until and unless you have a very low CGPA. Why? Because there are universities which are not listed on that but are listed on Hochschule Compass. If you do have a very low CGPA, for example, all this university, if you have a very low CGPA and you are not able to find a university on that where you are qualifying your GPA or your IELTS, there are many university in this Hochschule Compass website which gives an admission even if you have an IELTS less than 6, even if you have no German certificate, even if your GPA is less than 8, maybe 7, maybe 6. Then also there are some university, obviously not a top one, but a public one which has no fee and at least reputed than private one, right? So you can go there too. This is one of an example. This is a nice reputed university, HSR. It has a mixture of both good and bad too. So if you want more detail, you can come over here, but make sure this has more of German taught programs also. You have to go into each individually and search for that. Directly, there is an all degree program in here which you can click, and it actually takes you to the Australia campus only. So in conclusion, yes, if you have a low GPA, if you have a low IELTS score, this searching and sorting will find you a university. Other than that, like since I got a TU9, I can help you guys with SOP, letter of motivation. I even have an Excel where I have listed, yeah, this is my university. So I have an Excel where I have listed all the universities, their courses, their fees, their admission dates and everything. So if you want that, you can comment out below and I can give you my email address directly, or you can directly mail me if you want any help, and don't go for any kind of consultancy. I have banked TU9 on myself, obviously with the help of ChatGPT, but you don't need one. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you need any help, comment down below. Thank you.